Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Sisterhood of the Traveling Gi. I'm your host, Ashley.
How you doing? I'm your co-host, Edelia. It's official, you guys, and I'm gonna tell you every episode.
How you doing?
How you doing?
I think she's enjoying that new title.
I am. It's mine. I'm owning it.
But like I said, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in.
It's good to have you guys listen to us again. It's nice.
Seriously, greatly appreciated.
Especially after the giggle fiasco that the last episode was.
Yeah, yeah.
That's where we're gonna leave it. Don't make us address this again. So, what are we talking about today,
Moving
Ashley?
forward. Today we're going to discuss the plus 60 kilogram bracket for ADCC.
Oh, also, let's apologize for how late this episode is coming out because we know ADCC was a while ago.
But it doesn't matter because these women
yes, they deserve the recognition. That is why we are still doing it. We are bringing it to you late AF, but we're bringing it.
And they're still doing their thing. They're still out there fighting. They're still out there talking. So we can still talk about them.
100%. No, let's talk about these girls.
Let's talk about them. But yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, guys, for the lateness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just life, you know.
Yeah, we had a couple things, but we're back.
So I guess we'll go do a little back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with Elizabeth Clay.
Okay.
So she's quite young. I discovered her a couple years back. She was just like doing guillotines, ankle locks, like
All
to
the fun
everybody. A lot of leg locks, and those are fun, and not a lot of girls do that. So that was really nice to see. So I got really she got me really fired up into doing leg locks and all that.
Okay.
But my coach always yells at me for going for ankle locks. I don't know why.
Does he?
Deeply hate. Yeah, it happened today at the tournament.
He does
One of my teammates you could see it in his eyes. He was gonna go for the ankle lock, and he immediately no.
He doesn't like what is it?
I know,
low percentage kind of submissions.
Right, throwing yourself to the floor.
Especially not in a competition. Like if we were doing it for fun, I think he'd be okay going for it. I think it's that it's a competition.
Well, she did it in competitions, and she's gotten a lot of submissions with it, and a lot of people have actually.
Maybe he doesn't think any of you guys are good enough for that.
Wow. Wow. Excuse me, have I gotten anywhere? No, I haven't gotten anywhere. Not in a competition.
Then perhaps competition is not the place to test that out.
Whatever, moving forward. So, she is 22 years old. Mm-hmm. She was born on June 10th. She is a Gemini.
Very nice, very nice. Okay.
Geminis are...
I'm okay with Geminis, but I'm on the cusp, so I'm Cancer, but...
They can be a little...
Don't talk shit about
wishy-washy. You're mostly Cancer.
I know.
Yeah, you're mostly a Cancer. So she was born in Texas, but she lives in Alaska. And then she visits Texas a lot. Okay. And she competes, yeah. She's even been to Miami. I think she was at Fight to Win in Miami, I believe also.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's cool. She got her black belt at the age of 20.
Oh wow.
So she flew up the ranks real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she showed a lot of promise.
Naturally talented.
Yeah, she showed...
Must be nice.
She showed a lot of promise, a lot of natural talent.
Yeah.
She's fierce, very intimidating. I decided to go ahead and ask these girls for a fun fact. I went out of my way to go ahead and message them.
Just say it.
Okay, so Kendall Rusing, she's another competitor. She did not open my message. So I'm a little
She didn't
sad
even leave her
about
on
that.
red. She left her on ignored.
Yeah. We're gonna say that I somehow landed in those weird spam request boxes.
Let's hope it's that.
Cause yeah, bro, she's just ignoring me. Yeah. I've even messaged her again when I saw her at Penn's IBJJF. When I saw her doing the commentary from the table, I saw her and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna send her a message now. She didn't even look at it.
Maybe tag her in a post, cause guys, at the end of the
I
day,
tagged her.
Oh, and you've tagged her in posts.
In stories.
Okay, I don't know what's up with the female BJJ community, cause at the end of the day, they're famous, but they're BJJ famous, and that's it.
Yeah, Amy Campo, the winner of ADCC, was really sweet. She responded. Elizabeth also responded. She did not have a fun fact to share though.
What did she say?
So
I'm excited because I know what she said.
You just want me to say it?
Yes.
I just messaged her like, hey, I'm doing this podcast in a couple of weeks or so, and I would really, we're gonna talk about you, and I would really like to share a fun fact about you if you would allow me to.
Yeah.
And she read my message, and then a little bit of time passed, and then she comes back and says, sorry, no, I don't have one.
Okay. So then this is one of two scenarios, you guys. Either she just doesn't like talking about herself and can't come up with something fun because at the end of the day she thinks that she lives like a mundane kind of life, or she really is just that boring.
Adelia, what's a fun fact?
About me?
Yeah.
Stop, I papercraft. That's the funnest fact I can think of. I like skincare.
I like skincare. That's a little fun. I guess.
My funnest fact is that I think I do jiu-jitsu, but I'm already on a jiu-jitsu podcast, so for you guys, this is normal.
That is not a fun fact, yeah, when it comes to that.
Yeah.
For normies, yes.
Yeah, like not for us, like for regular civilians, I can be like, yeah, I do jiu-jitsu, and they'll be like, oh shit, that's cool. But with you guys, you all do it too, so.
I have two fun facts that I can share.
Okay.
But I'm only gonna share one. I'll
Why?
share because I don't know. I want to be mysterious.
Be open.
I want to be mysterious.
All right, let's continue because we still have like a bunch of other competitors we gotta get to.
Okay, never mind. Moving forward. No fun fact for me. Okay, so
wait, no. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I have to stop it. You have to give one. If I give one, you give one.
Okay, pick a hand.
I'm gonna go with that one because it's higher.
My right hand. Okay. I've skydived 7 times.
That's the one I chose. I already knew that one. But yay! Now we all know. Continuing on.
Continue. Okay, so Elizabeth has been the Fight to Win heavyweight champion. That was in 2021. Mm-hmm. She was the first place IBJJF World Championship Nogi champion 2021. Also, the Pan champion Nogi 2021. Mm-hmm. I already said the 2017 ADCC trials. And she got 3rd place at the ADCC 2019 trials. She does like playing close guard a lot. She tends to get like guillotines from there. And then she does play guard in general a lot. And that's how she gets those ankle locks and all that. Okay. She doesn't really like drop back too much. It's kind of like... she does sometimes actually drop back on them.
I was going to say,
No, she does sometimes. But she does a lot of leg locks in general. So she's very good at transitioning between those leg locks. She's definitely having a little bit of trouble now that she's like in the black belt division.
Yeah.
So she has been getting a little bit of trouble, but I can see the improvements and I see her frustrations, and just keep going, Elizabeth. You got this. Even if you didn't have a fun fact. It's okay. I know you do. You just gotta think a tad harder.
I hope you hear this and actually message her with a fun fact, because then we'll plug you in whatever episode we receive that in.
Yeah. I'm sure she's cool. So just circling back to Elizabeth training at Aries BJJ. She's coached by Samir Chantry and Osvaldo Mocinho. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I'm not. She trains both gi and no gi. She actually trained gi a lot more in the beginning when she was first entered into the black belt division. But she has been, when she did like the ADCC, she's been like, no gi. But now she's like doing both. So I think she's really trying to round out her game.
Okay, good.
And I did talk about her most common submissions, which were like the straight ankle locks, knee bars, heel hooks, toe holds, chokes. And she did have a first round loss in ADCC to Amy Campos. But it was a great fight. I think it was a nice back and forth. And I think it pretty much went the whole way. She lost by points. I don't think she got subbed. So, sorry for my memory.
All right.
But I'm sure that'll be a little rivalry started now. I'm sure she holds grudges.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, she's a Gemini. Do Geminis hold grudges? I don't know.
Yeah, they think they don't, but they do. They like to say they don't, but they do. I don't think they notice that they're like explaining their grudge in front of you. like to you. They just don't notice. They're like, but I don't hold grudges. I'm serious. I've experienced this firsthand.
Really?
Yes. And I'm just like, are you listening to? I don't know. Okay.
All right, you guys. Now we're going to talk about Gabby Garcia. We all know her. She's been doing this for years, right? She's a 3rd-degree black belt. She was born on November 17th, 1985. She's 36 years old and a Scorpio. Which Ashley and I actually noticed before taping that we each did 3 girls and we have the same signs repeating.
Oh my god, guys. Yeah, it was super creepy. We just started like naming them and I'm like, wait a minute. Are they all the same?
Yeah, so we all have a Scorpio, we all have an Aquarius, and we all have a Gemini.
Yeah, that was creepy.
Anywho, just the fun fact of this, okay, of these girls. She does train in Alliance under founder Fabio, and I'm so sorry if I say this wrong, and I could be butchering it in English, but I'm gonna do it in Spanish, and it's Fabio Gurgel. I think that's how you say his name. If I said it wrong,
sounds right to me.
if I said it wrong, feel free to tear me up in the comments.
Sounds Brazilian.
Right? Okay, maybe. She was awarded her black belt in 2008. As she spent her tween years, her preteen years and teen years playing sports, which is a trend in the girls I got. All the girls I got apparently played sports from a very young age.
All of them in the minus 60 also. All of them have played sports or done gymnastics, rugby.
Yeah, they weren't just like girls that were. To be honest,
I played sports as a child too.
Did you play sports? Did I. Yeah, I did. I played soccer.
Actually, I played basketball. I played softball.
Yeah, I played soccer. I mean, not for like a long time, not competitively, but
no, I actually played in a league. Yeah, I played in leagues.
No, my parents had us do it just like after school at a park with like through a park program. And then when we got tired of... leagues? No, because we didn't do any competitions or anything like that. We literally just played soccer at that park. That was like an activity that they would do like after school.
Not against like other teams?
No, we didn't
go okay, yeah, so I was in leagues. Yeah.
And then after that... We got trophies and stuff. No, and then after that, we took up tennis.
Oh, well, either way. Sports.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess everybody. Not competitively for me.
Okay,
but...
so I guess I did it competitively, but like not really.
Okay.
I was a child.
Whatever, we're talking about ourselves. Anyway, we were talking about ourselves.
I'm just saying we all do sports. Okay. Anywho.
Yeah, it's a trend within the women who apparently do this. Anywho, she did play. Oh, okay, hold on. At age 13, she had moved to Sao Paulo, and her uncle was actually the person who helped her start her BJJ career or journey. Wow, her BJJ journey.
Career. It is a career.
Well, for her it is. Yeah, never mind. For her it is. Yeah. Then she did start training under Alliance founder Fabio Gurgel, and she was actually awarded her black belt back in 2008. And as we all know, I feel like that's why this is kind of like a boring one to do, because like who doesn't know Gabby Garcia? If you don't
know who Gabby Garcia is, because a lot of girls don't know a lot of competitors.
She was the first she was the first female.
But new people that come out.
Look, all I know is that the minute that I started jiu-jitsu, I was already naturally a bigger girl than everyone else that was starting. So I remember I used to say that I felt bad because I went against all these girls that were petite, and the first person that I was put onto was Gabby Garcia.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, she was 100% the first black belt as a female I saw. So I feel like that's the first one everybody knows about, no? Who was the first jiu-jitsu practitioner that you were told about that was a girl? Because for me, it was her, Mackenzie Dern.
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern.
And
That's what
Bia.
I was about to say. No, it was Mackenzie Dern. And then I learned about Ronda's judo background. And she also knew jiu-jitsu.
Same.
Ronda Rousey.
Same. But she wasn't impressive in jiu-jitsu.
Right, exactly. So it was Mackenzie Dern, really. Not really Gabby. I only found out about Gabby because they were like, oh my God, like, look at this lady. Like, because she's...
gigantic.
Muscular.
She's a very strong woman.
Muscular. And very tall. She's very tall. She's just a large lady.
Yeah.
So it's not... When you add the muscles on top, it's very intimidating.
100%.
Very intimidating.
100%.
But Amy took her down. Yo, Amy did
Giant killer.
Yeah, giant slayer, bro. She
killed
down.
Brienne of Tarth.
If you have time, just look up the match between Amy and Gabby. Very wild. It was like out of bounds for most of it. Like the ref should have called it way long ago, but he let that ride. And then Gabby was kind of just like, "What's happening?" And then Amy armbarred her, and everyone was like, "Yeah!" So that's what happened.
Is it okay? Hold on. Isn't it super sad that people hate to see the greats fall? Because Gabby Garcia is a great. Screw it if she does. If there is roids up in there, which there's no way there's not.
Yeah.
But screw it. She is still a great.
It's okay. So it's nice for them to. They had their moment. That's how I feel. Like, okay, look, you've gotten so many awards and medals. Okay, like let somebody else like have their moment. Like, okay, she's been there for years. It's like the sumo wrestler, that guy that we watch. I love him though. He's amazing. He's won like 50 championships, and guys, it's very hard to win a sumo championship. And this guy's won like 50, and they just could not get rid of him. But whatever. Point is, dude, it's just so, it is exciting to see like an upset, you know, it's exciting. And she's been the top ADCC person for a very long time already. At least for like the heavyweight division.
I get it.
And for women, it's even harder because there's only 2 divisions.
I'm just saying it's sad when people like thrive.
Everybody was also like happy when Andre Galvao got taken down too, and he's a great.
He is a great.
And Gordon.
I don't care what anybody says. He's a.
They were both
great.
greats. I don't deny that they weren't greats, but it's still fun to see an upset. Like, oh my god, somebody actually took down.
We always like the underdog, don't we?
Oh yeah, we do.
That's the thing.
I'm the underdog, so yeah, love me, and then power me up.
All right. Anywho, let's talk about that she has. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna talk about some of the championships that she holds. She actually has 8 world championships, 3 of which are in the absolute division as well as her own. Then she also has done MMA, which I feel like if you don't know her because of Jiu-Jitsu, Gabby Garcia, then you know that she did MMA. And she has 7 wins. Sorry, she has 7 fights total. She has 6 wins and 1 no contest. What was it? She had also tried her hand at boxing. Did you know that? I did not know that. She did.
I feel like I've seen her wearing boxing shorts on Instagram or something.
I didn't know that she did boxing, but apparently she also tried her hand at boxing. She only had 1 match, and it was also a no contest. There was no winner. So, yeah, that's that. Also for ADCC, before this one, because I know she placed 3rd on this in this ADCC, but prior to that, she actually has 5 ADCC championships and 16 PANS championships, both in her own weight. She has 16 PANS championships in both whatever weight class she was under, whether it was the 74 kilograms or the 80 kilograms, and in the absolute.
Nice.
So that's pretty fucking. I thought that was really freaking cool. But once again, Gabby Garcia is one of the greats, so it's kind of expected that she would have.
And she's gonna have an epic record because she's been doing this for a very long time.
Yeah, 100%. Hello, she got her black belt in 2008.
Yeah, and we just compared to this one, Elizabeth got it in 2020.
Yeah, big.
During the pandemic, apparently. I just realized. I'm like, wait a minute. Who did anything in 2020?
Well, this girl got a whole ass black belt.
I just realized. That's funny.
Yeah. So that's it.
Oh, that's all you got for Gabby?
Yo, this is Gabby Garcia. We all know her.
We all know her.
This is not, none of this is new information.
Alright, so here's an up and coming great, probably. Even though she didn't answer my message.
We're not going to hold that against her. We might hold it against her.
I don't hold grudges.
She's not a Gemini, though. You might not hold grudges.
I don't hold grudges, I don't.
I hold grudges.
I just really want to talk to her. I just want her to talk to me. Okay, so Kendall Rusing.
Mm-hmm.
Another American. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I didn't say Elizabeth was American, but I did say she was born in Texas and lives in Alaska. So I pretty much doing the American fighters.
And I'm doing the Brazilian fighters.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it. Kendall, so she's, okay, so like I said, she's American. She lives in Cali right now with her family. She grew up with a jiu-jitsu family, but they also did wrestling. And she's under Gracie Baja, whatever.
I thought it was Bah.
Whatever. And her dad is her coach at the moment, Tom Rusing.
That's so freaking cute.
She was born on October 29th. Her birthday just passed. If you follow her on Instagram.
Happy belated birthday, girlfriend.
Happy birthday, Kendall. Scorpio.
Even though you didn't answer our messages. Oh, I'm gonna be petty. Call me petty.
That's because I'm holding a grudge. It brings it up every time. Like, at least Elizabeth answered me. I appreciate that now.
I don't know why I'm taking this so personally. I took
it a little personal. I was a little butthurt. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, she's a Scorpio. Fun fact, blank. She's very outgoing, very bubbly. She's very kind. It seems.
Okay.
Cannot tell you from personal experience, but in general, like she just seems like she has a good vibe. She seems like she'll talk to anybody when you go up to her, and she wants to share her journey with the world. I see that. And she gets very excited about jiu-jitsu, very passionate. She's like me, where you like smile when you're like murdering somebody, you know? Because you're just having like, it's a happy place, you know?
Yeah, you're just having a good old time.
Yeah, and like even sometimes when I'm being murdered, you'll see a smile. And like, it happens.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see that type of vibe instead of just like murder vibes all the time.
I love it.
It's nice. So, as a kid, she did a bunch of things like gymnastics, judo, like I said, wrestling. The family did wrestling. They did jiu-jitsu. She also did more like Leo type things like singing and acting. Yeah, she's not a Leo though. She's a Scorpio. But she probably has Leo in her chart somewhere.
It sounds like she's just ridiculously talented, like in all aspects.
Yeah.
Singing?
And acting. Yeah, she's star child, I guess. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. She started jiu-jitsu at the age of 7. But at the age of 13, she decided to become focus more on wrestling and become a champion in wrestling.
Oh, okay. She was probably doing it with school, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
She returned to jiu-jitsu at the age of 19. So at the age of 13, she focused on wrestling, and then she went back to jiu-jitsu at 19. So she started at 7, then at 13, focused on wrestling, then stopped and started back at jiu-jitsu at 19.
So that must have been,
constantly training it her whole life.
Yeah, and honestly, that whole wrestling situation, it must have been like a pretty easy transition to go from wrestling to jiu-jitsu.
Well, she went from jiu-jitsu to wrestling, back to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, but she did it as a kid. It's not the same.
That's true. You're right.
Yeah.
They just be playing games in the kids' class.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. And she pretty much, when she came back, she pretty much like took over. At the age of 22, she got her black belt because she did so good. Yeah. She just like stormed like all the divisions, absolutes. Like she did really good. I could mention her fight record now, but I'm gonna save it for the end. I'll just mention everybody's. I noticed that she does tend to play more positionally. She still goes for subs. It's not like she's not like certain people, schools that just don't go for a sub even if it's there.
Yeah, they just want to play the competition game.
Yeah, they just want to, exactly. She'll do both. Like she's very positional. Like she prefers to go for the position. She won't do like a flash sub like the Rotolo brothers, you know, like she won't do that. If it's there and it's like solid, she'll go for it and she'll get it. So it's pretty safe, you know. She did more gi, mostly gi stuff, but she is getting more into the no gi. So most of her main stuff is like bread cutter, which is very gi specific.
Yeah.
And then head and arm choke. So she don't have that many submissions, which already tells you that she's very positional.
Yeah, but just
and Gracie Baja is very, you know, positional.
That whole head and arm thing, though, I'm like, that's her wrestling.
That's her wrestling.
That's her wrestling, because you put a regular jiu-jitsu people aren't so great with head and arm stuff.
And she actually did that in ADCC too. She went for that too. Yep. She's gotten, so as a black belt, okay, so actually let me start with the lower belts. As a purple, she got first place in the UAE JJF Abu Dhabi Pro. She got first. And that was as a purple in 2018. But in 2017, first place IBJJF World Gi. First place purple. And then brown belt, no gi, IBJJF first place in 2018 also. Oh, so she was purple and brown in 2018. And in 2016 as a blue.
Okay.
So she's pretty much every belt. I don't even think they bothered to mention white belt, because why would you mention white belt? Stop that blue. Yeah.
No, that doesn't count.
Nobody cares. But she also did IBJJF Pan No Gi 2021 black, 2019 black, first place. She did a tournament called SJJIF. Never heard of that one, but first place, black belt 2019. ADCC trials, first place 2022, black belt. She's very good. In this ADCC, she got the first round against Giovanna Jara.
Mm-hmm.
But then she couldn't finish her second round because she got horribly injured. Her knee was destroyed from a takedown.
That's right. That was really sad.
Yeah, Rafaela went for something and she just fell very wrong. I don't know what happened there, but her knee got obliterated. But she seems to be recovering well. She looks like she's doing good. She's getting them stem cells. She's getting the good stuff. I think she'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be okay. Stem cells are, what do you call this? They're a literal miracle, okay? She'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So, she's got the good stuff. No need to worry. She'll be back.
No doubt.
So that was Kendall Rusing. Okay, your turn.
All right, so we're actually going to talk about the girl that she won. What is it?
The one that she just beat in the first round.
Yeah, the one she just beat in the first round. We're going to talk about Giovanna Jara. We're going to talk about good old Gio. I don't know if that's what they actually call her. And also, I'm really sorry, but I didn't even bother messaging any of these girls because I figured they wouldn't answer me for a fun fact. And clearly, in Ashley's experience, that would have probably been exactly what happened. They wouldn't have answered me. It would have been all for naught. So, Giovanna Jara was born in January 23 of 2003. So, on the younger side. She's an Aquarius. And she is Team Dreamer. Now, this girl has bounced around teams, girl. Because that's where she's at right now. Let's just go ahead and talk about...
That's where she's at right now.
This shade. I just think it's so weird. Like, if you're not actually, like, moving around, I don't understand why you're switching teams like that. But that's just me, okay? I'm not coming for her. I'm just saying, that's just me. I don't get it. Anywho, I'm just going to sip this wine. And now we're going to get back into it. So, as early as the age of 10, she became interested in fighting because apparently her and her father loved to watch like UFC and stuff like that together. She also, like every single girl that I've got, was into playing sports at a young age. So she already had that competitive nature built into her.
I'm definitely a competitive person.
Yeah, I'll fight you if we're like having like a competitive game or something like that. I've gone to war games with friends, okay?
Over board games.
So she started training jiu-jitsu with GF Team Campo Grande. After a handful of classes, she was hooked on the sport. She caught the bug. Like, I think everybody that does jiu-jitsu for a long time, you do it at the beginning, you fall in love. It's a tale as old as time. At the age of 13, she got her blue belt. So very quickly after, and I don't even think you can get a blue belt at the age of 13. Not here, but apparently wherever she was, which is in Brazil, that was okay.
Yeah, apparently it's supposed to be at 16.
Yeah, well, or she was just that talented that at 13 she was taking down adults, because that's a big deal. And she actually won her first BJJ title at the age of 13. I thought that was freaking insane.
Oh, wow.
I thought that was insane. Maybe you don't, but I do.
As a blue belt?
As a blue belt. 13-year-old blue belt. Okay, anywho, I'm astonished at that fact. You guys do with that what you will. Soon after that, that she had gotten promoted to blue belt. She switched teams to Alliance, and this is her second team because notice that currently she is Team Dream Art. The shade. It's going to continue. Okay, so that's when she went to Alliance. And despite her accomplishments, she struggled financially and she saw no future in the sport, apparently. Which I feel like she hit a wall. We all do that. And that's kind of when she put all of her, like, dreams aside from, like, doing this professionally or at the level that she's doing it now. Apparently, she was even going to get married.
How old is she at this point?
At this point, she's, like, maybe 18, 19 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. That is correct. So she was doing jiu-jitsu as a hobby and she was going to marry some dude and put all of this, yes, at that age, and put all of this on hold. And then she heard that Team Dream Art, who typically only has males, they started trying to bring girls into the team.
Like,
she applied. She got in.
Applied?
Yeah, yes, applied. she straight up filled out an application.
I gotta apply to be in your school?
Well, the thing is that they actually put her up for board. So I don't know if she actually ended up marrying that guy. What I found on her didn't specify if she's married or not. I don't think that she is. But she started living in this house and training with them full time.
Okay. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, she took the training to a whole other level. Okay. So she started doing that with them. And
Actually quite interesting.
Right? She earned her brown belt in June of 2022 by Iseki. Oh wow, I'm just gonna butcher this, okay?
Wait, June 22 she got her black belt?
June of 2022.
And then she fought in Vegas, the ADCC.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so she was a brown belt?
Yes,
Okay.
she's not. Oh yeah, she's not a black belt, my friend. This girl's a brown belt. No, this girl's a brown belt.
What? I didn't know that. She's a brown belt. That's the only brown belt in the division then.
Well, yeah. And she did really damn good.
Yeah, she gave Kendall some trouble.
Yeah.
She did.
I thought she did really damn good. I mean, she made it all the way there. All right.
I'm impressed, Jara. I didn't know who you were, but I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Now.
So because she was a hobbyist, all I've got is this tea.
Of her jumping schools.
Yeah.
All I have is the tea of her jumping schools.
All I have is this tea.
Well,
here.
now we have a little bit of information about her. Cool.
Yeah.
Giovanna Jara.
And she does hold 8 wins. She has 3 losses. Let's see. Let me take a quick look here and see some of her stuff. Apparently, she got first place at ADCC. Well, no, this is trials, and second place Brazil trials in 2022. Second place AJP Grand Slam MIA 2022. Third place AJP Grand Slam. I don't know what AJP is. RJA on 2022.
American Jiu-Jitsu. Okay.
She has first place IBJJF World Championship of 2021 as a blue belt and as a purple belt in 2022. This girl she's freaking impressive. Yeah, she's very impressive.
All right, my turn.
All right, bro, go.
I'm impressed enough. All right, the winner, Amy Campo, who's also very kind. The only one that answered my message. So sweet. You guys should really check her out. She's great.
Can you tell us her fun fact first?
Oh, her fun fact. Okay, so she actually told me that she volunteers at her church or temple every week. And yeah, just helps out with everything, whatever they need. Which is in addition to all the training that she does.
Bro, God bless her. I love it. I thought that was so stinking cute. It's cute.
Pretty
it's
sweet.
Wholesome. She's wholesome.
She is very genuine. Yeah, you can tell just like watching her interviews. I watched one of her interviews, and just the way she talks and carries herself, like you can tell she's just genuine. Like she's a kind person. You can tell, and she's very like humble. Like she's not very like loud and out there. She's just like, I'm here. I'm just being me. But anywho, okay. So yeah, she won first place. She was born in Utah. She was also born in 2000, like Elizabeth Clay. So they're both 22 years old, and they fought each other in the first round. Very intense battle. She is an Aquarius. Who was your Aquarius?
My Aquarius is actually Giovanni Jara, the one I just spoke about. Okay. That super impressive beast of a young lady.
Pretty cool.
Who switches teams a lot.
But Amy Campo, I mentioned that she like took down Gabby Garcia, which was like history. That was history, dude.
She took down. Yes, we
actually
get
not
it.
even history. You know what? That was herstory. That was herstory. Okay, not history. Herstory. Okay, we made herstory.
I love it.
She's a okay. Let's start with the children part, the child part.
Okay.
So at the age of 13, she started training jiu-jitsu. In addition to doing MMA and kickboxing, she climbed the kid rank super fast and joined the adult classes at the age of 16. I'm assuming because what I was reading said when she became of age. So I'm gonna say 16, hopefully. Well, unless it was 13,
unless it was 13, like this girl, freaking nuts.
We'll never know. I'm kidding. I'm gonna say 16. But she also did receive her black belt in 2021 at the age of 21. So she started at the age of 13. So that's 7-8 years, and then she got her black belt.
Okay,
it's pretty fast.
That was really fast, especially for someone so young.
But she trained a lot. Like, she trained hard, like, all the time. Very religiously. Yeah. Oh. Lol. That's lol.
Pun intended.
But yeah, so she's super intense. I'm actually going to talk about the interview that I listened. As a purple belt, she got first place in IBJJF No-Gi World Championship. She also got first place at the American Nationals No-Gi as a purple belt in 2019. In 2020 as a brown belt. 2021 as a brown belt. IBJJF World No-Gi. Pan No-Gi as a brown belt 2021. So she's gotten a lot of wins under her, like good wins under her belt. But she did storm the scene out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she came out of nowhere. Her black belt's under Eduardo Mori, and she's under Team Zenith in Utah. So her top and her top subs are armbar and rear naked choke. She actually got Gabby with the armbar. Yeah, she's pretty fun to watch. She's nice, but she's like I said, she just came onto the scene. Like not just came onto the scene. Like clearly, like I listed things from 2018, but that's not that long ago, and it's not that many. So now let me mention the records. Her record is 29 wins in total, 18 of them being subs, which is pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
Elizabeth's record, 42 wins, 31 of them being subs. And Kendall's record was... Oh, I didn't put Kendall's record. Yeah. So happens they don't read my message. I lied, I did put her record. Her record is 13. Kendall's record is... so 35 wins, 13 subs. So I remember I said she was more of a positional player. Yeah. There you go. Because the other 13, it's like 13 subs, 13 wins. 13 points, sorry. 13 subs, 13 points. Wins by points.
Oh, okay.
So, see, positionally more than anything.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to... Oh, you have one more person.
Yeah, I do. I sure do.
Your turn.
All right, so this is the last person we're gonna touch on, and I'm gonna try and make this quick. Okay, you guys. This is gonna be Rafaela Guedes. It's Guedes? Okay, Guedes. She was born on May 23rd, 1992. She's a Gemini. She's Team Atos under Andre Gabao and Angelica Gabao. I freaking love that. Those are two of the greats to me. Yes or no?
Did I say what Amy was?
I don't know. But if
Amy's an Aquarius.
If I ever switch teams, I'm going Atos, guys. Okay,
dude, they're intense.
I love it.
They're good.
I love it. If I ever switch teams, which I just gave a bunch of shit about, I'm probably not. But if I did, I'd be Atos. All the women that do jiu-jitsu also are in sports as a really young age. She played They say handball. I'm gonna assume that that's softball. From the age of 10.
Okay, so Rafaela Guedes was born on May 23rd, so that means that she is a Gemini.
Gemini. She's the Gemini.
She's the Gemini of her group. She is from Brazil. She did a bunch of sports, as Adelia mentioned.
Yeah, they don't stop.
They all did sports. Multiple sports since the age of 10, basically. She's been doing sports, and she started doing jiu-jitsu at the age of 17. So it's quite, compared to the other girls, it's a little later in life, actually. Most of them started like doing jiu-jitsu like at 13.
Yeah.
I mean, actually no, in the lower division, one of them started late. Brianna, I believe.
That is correct.
But she did rugby. She was intense to begin with, so.
Yeah, this girl just did softball or handball. Is that the same thing? Let us know.
I have no idea. So she ended up leaving Brazil at the age of 22, so that she could get better access to the Brazilian jiu-jitsu circuit, I guess, in America. And that's how she ended up with Atos. Okay. Like, in America. In America.
I know they took her under her wing specifically.
Yeah, definitely. So she definitely trains with Galval.
Yeah.
And she's honestly doing really good. She won a championship at Fight to Win also. I've seen her fight in person multiple times. She's a aggressive competitor. She likes to play top control. Yeah. She's not my favorite yet.
You're biased to the American females. I'm sorry, but you are. And it's okay. I don't know. I like to see more personality. And I feel like the Brazilians all have the same personality. You realize that's just culture shock, right? We're just different. They probably feel the same way about us. They all like their Starbucks and Louis Vuitton bags.
Okay, but no, because like you can see the personality difference between like Amy Campo and Kendall Rusing.
Because you're American too.
No, yeah. Amy Campo is very reserved compared to Kendall. Okay, so I'm just gonna like brush through this because this video is getting long, guys. She's won a bunch of championships. That's a black belt. First place, no-gi, 2021. First place, Pan, 2020. Pan, no-gi, 2020. Oh, she also won WNO, 2021. She got second place, ADCC, as I mentioned. I'm not going to talk about the lower belts because nobody cares. And her favorite position is... It says guard, but I don't believe that because I always see her, like, on top. It literally...
A good guard player is... A good guard game is the one you barely see.
Valid. That's what our coach says.
I believe it.
So I just wanted to give you guys a list of the rankings. First place, Amy Campo at ADCC 2022. Second place, Rafaela Guedes. And third place, Gabby Garcia. Still, what a surprise. Still on the freaking podium somehow. But I also want to do like the top 10 real quick of the other rankings in general. Just to give you guys more people to research. So for heavyweight, greater than 145 in these divisions.
These divisions are ridiculous, yeah. Okay?
Yeah. Amy Campo, number 1. Rafaela, number 2. Number 3, Kendall Rusing. Number 4, Elizabeth Clay. Number 5, Erin Harp. Also American. Number 6, Amanda Levy, American. Number 7, Gabby Garcia. So this is the division completely, not ADCC, guys. Anna Vieira.
Vieira?
Yeah. Maria Malajazayak. I'm sorry, Maria. And Paige Yvette. That was a hard last name. So that was the heavyweights. Okay, featherweight, 145. Number 1, Beatrice Mesquita.
Okay.
Number 2, Anna Vieira. Mm-hmm. Again, she's in the second division. Number 3, Jacqueline Ramos. Number 4, Vanessa Griffin. Number 5, Rosa Walsh. Number 6, Helena Cravar. This girl is 15 or 16 years old, and she's already ranked in adult divisions. She is a monster. This is the girl with the pigtails and the onesies.
I love
She
that.
wears a full bodysuit every time she competes. Different patterns. You can't miss her. But she is I believe she's 16 already. The last time I checked, she was 14 or 15. So she should be about 16 or 17 now. And guys, be ready for this girl. Because obviously,
you think she's going to be one of the greats? You're calling it now?
Yes. All she does is train.
Oh, yeah. We're calling it now.
That's all she does.
Okay.
And she's a child. So, children don't have other things to do. You know,
As long as she doesn't turn 18 and get knocked up, we're good.
She's... My lord. She's already famous. She's already famous, getting called out by Gordon Ryan.
Oh, shit.
Yes. This girl, he copied her.
I love that.
Yeah, he called her out and was like, oh, this girl, she wears pigtails, it's a good way to stand out and get noticed, right? And you just keep doing that. And that's why he ended up doing his thing of, the king and the crown and all that. To be noticed, to get to make a persona.
All
basically.
he had to do was see some chicken pigtails every single time.
And a onesie.
And
a jiu-jitsu onesie. Yeah, I want one. I've been trying to find one. I can't find those things.
Oh, I'll give you a couple websites because I wanted to get one, but our coach very specifically said I couldn't at the time.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't get one. It wasn't allowed. But to be fair, the one I wanted was backless.
Oh, no, yeah, hers are not bad.
Obviously not. The one I wanted was backless. I was told I could not wear that on the mats.
Number 7, Jaden Weller. Number 8, Lauren Jones. Number 9, Tamires Montero. Number 10, Alanis Santiago. I just want to give you guys these names in case they're close to your weight and you're interested in watching girls who fight around your weight. And, to observe them, watch their technique, see how they move. These are girls that are ranked. We might not know their names, all of them, but they're ranked, and that's important.
It is. It's a telltale of how far they're gonna go.
Exactly. So bantamweight, which is 135 pounds. Number 1, Fionn Davies. Number 2, Brianna St. Marie. Number 3, Beatrice Mesquita. Another division that she's in. Some of these girls are in multiple divisions, which is also very impressive. Number 4, Bianca Basilio. Number 5, Jasmine Rocha. Number 6, Alex Enriquez. Number 7, Fatima Klein. Number 8, Julia Alves. Number 9, Raquel Canudo. Number 10, Amanda Bruce. The flyweight, 125 pounds. Number 1, Fionn Davies. Again. Number 2, Talita Alenkar. Number 3, Gabby McComb. Number 4, Brianna St. Marie. Number 5, Amanda Tubby Aliquin, who is actually going to be doing a seminar in Homestead, Florida, if anybody is in that area. She will be doing a seminar in November at Guardian Grappling. So if that's something that interests you, look them up. Alex Enriquez again, number 6. Number 7, Amanda Bruce. 8, Fatima Klein. 9, Sofia Casella. And 10, Tammy Musamechi. I mentioned her in the last ADCC podcast. She's also ranked, and she's also very fun to watch. Strawweight, 115 pounds. Number 1, Maisa Bastos. We discussed her in the last ADCC podcast as well. No, she's awesome. Number 2, Grace Gundrum. She's from 10th Planet. Also amazing. She's an oddball.
Why do you say that?
Just look her up. she's a weirdo, bro. Awkward.
What's her? I just want to know her name.
Grace Gundrum.
Okay.
You could tell she's into anime. She's an otaku, bro, for sure. But so am I, so I can't really.
I was gonna say, I was like, you're an oddball girl.
No, I'm definitely. Oh, I know that.
Oh, she might be an oddball. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
But she's cool. She's really good also. She's amazing. Number 3, Tammy Musumeci again. Number 4, Tubby Aliquin again. Amanda Tubby Aliquin. Number 5, Jessica Khan. Number 6, Danielle Kelly. Number 7, Alex Huynh. 8, Brittany Way. 9, Sofia Casella. 10, Jessie Crane. And the last category, pound for pound. Number 1, Fionn Davy. That's 3 divisions, and she's number 1. She's a badass. Number 2, Amy Campo. Number 3, Maisa Bastos. Number 4, Rafaela Guedes. Number 5, Kendall Rusing. Number 6, Brianna St. Marie. Number 7, Tammy Musumeci. Number 8, Ana Carolina Vieira. Number 9, Elizabeth Clay. Number 10, Gabby McComb. Saw her name a couple of times. Gabby McComb. So, very impressive ladies. I hope you guys look into them, look them up, be inspired, because you can learn a lot just by watching them. And you'll get super pumped up to try new stuff with your own games. It's very exciting stuff. So I hope that was a lot more informative than that last episode.
I feel like we hit a lot more details in the last episode. So we hope that you stuck around to the end, because we know that this was like a lot of information to take in very specifically for if you want to know who to look out for competitively.
If you want to do research, pretty much. Because not everybody wants to do research. Some people just do this for fun. But if you want to like examine stuff and implement certain things into your game, and these girls impress you, then keep watching them, because they'll just keep impressing you.
100%.
Well, thank you for listening. I hope to have you guys for the next one.
Bye.
Bye.